First of all, thank you for the opportunity to speak. You called me this afternoon, so it's a little bit off the cuff, but I know the story of Prodock and I know that I believe in it, so it's quite easy to talk about it. I work for the Port of Amsterdam, which is quite a big organisation in Amsterdam, but it's an organisation that not a lot of people know. We've been busy promoting the port and developing the Port of Amsterdam, which is indeed there behind Sloterdijk, for more than 100 years. So we know already we've got a market which is very strong, we've got a product which is extremely strong, and we believe in that product. And what we're doing now is we're connecting the Port of Amsterdam to the startup world and to the world of innovation, and we're bringing the two together and we're creating something new. We're taking an industrial area, which has been an industrial area for 100 years, very traditional, in a lot of senses quite conservative, and we're giving it that boost. And that's the boost that you're seeing here in Amsterdam with this startup ecosystem, which is, it's just exploded in the last few years. Everybody's focused on Amsterdam. Everybody's seeing that Amsterdam is the place to be if you want to be a startup, if you want to get involved with this, wave of innovation. And it's not just that we're jumping on the bandwagon with Prodock. What we want to do is we want to help these young companies. We want to help people with ideas, get traction, get them going in an industrial area which is already well developed. So what Prodock is, it's actually a physical location. It's an old warehouse in the Port of Amsterdam, quite close to Sloterdijk, so it's easy to get to. It's office space, but the USP of Prodock is that it has a large warehouse area, 2,000 square meters inside and another 2,000 square meters outside on the waterfront, which can be used for piloting. So if you've got a small industrial process that you've already tested at lab scale and you want to take it to the next level, you want to pilot it at an intermediate stage and then scale it to commercial rollout, then you can do that at Prodock. So it gives you physical space. We want to be like Startdock in that we create a community. We want to bring lots of different companies together, people with different ideas, different backgrounds, and help them, form that community and, bring the whole idea further and maybe even come up with new ideas. So that's the Prodock community. And then you've got the Prodock platform, and Prodock platform is bringing the whole community, the port community, the city community, and the Amsterdam metropolitan region all together to give that innovation and startup ecosystem an even bigger boost. So that's what I'm trying to realize with Prodock, and what I'm doing, apart from building that new physical location, I'm bringing in the whole network of the Port of Amsterdam, which is pretty big. We're an international port. We have 3,000 customers in our industrial area, and our company and our organization knows what pretty much all of those companies are doing, and they also have their own networks, so it's very easy to plug in. If you've got a good idea and you go to the right people at the right time with the right backing, it's going to grow. So that's what Prodock's going to do.
So what would be, of course you started quite recently and you've got quite a few contacts within the Amsterdam startup scene. So how did that go? How did you blend into that, or do you have your own concept? What's your vision on that?
Yes, it's been quite a ride actually. It's I was before I started with Prodock. I worked in the Port of Amsterdam on one of the terminals. So I was doing logistics, and then I moved to the Port of Amsterdam as an organisation, and I was the commercial manager. So I was doing sales and bringing companies in and building new terminals. So I was very much focused on the port. I was either focused on logistics or bringing new companies into the port. So the city was there, Amsterdam was there, and you have to make sure that the port doesn't get too big that it causes a problem for the city, and you have to make sure that the city doesn't get too big so that it causes a problem for the port. So it was always there was always a little bit of friction, or spanningsveld as they say in Dutch, and so you were always sort of dealing with that, and then all of a sudden this startup ecosystem happened. Amsterdam was put on the map as a startup location, and we got involved. And it was really interesting to see that the Port of Amsterdam was accepted really quickly into this ecosystem, because we have a lot of knowledge, we have a great network, we have a large industrial area, so that's something which can benefit the the ecosystem which has developed. So that was really nice to be accepted into something where you were expecting to have a little bit of uncertainty. And the other way around it's worked as well. The port, which was always quite conservative and quite shielded towards the city, they're starting to open their arms and say, no, come into the port, come and see what's going on here, make contact with existing industry, see how your pilot can be beneficial to our company. And as an organisation, the Port of Amsterdam, we're doing that as well. A good example is we're working together with a company which makes sensors, and using the sensors they build analytic systems for big data. First time you hear that you think, yeah, that's got to do with the port. But we're working together with this company to do a pilot, and we're putting sensors all along our quaysides and our mooring facilities, so we can see when ships and inland vessels are mooring. We can see when there's been damage. So it's helping us as a port look after our infrastructure, and it's helping them develop their products so they can roll it out internationally. So we're really looking for partnerships. The name says it, Prodock and pioneering partnerships. It's all about working together, to innovate and to grow.
James, I have a concrete question about those partnerships, because I think the Port of Amsterdam is separated from the city in a way you just told us. But how is Prodock going to integrate with all these startup hubs that are already located in the city center of Amsterdam?
I think we've got quite an interesting situation with the Port of Amsterdam. We were always part of the city of Amsterdam. We were gemeentelijk havenbedrijf, so we were part of the city, but we're now independent, which means we have a lot more